my friends say, girl, you better take care.
Good evening, Steph community. How are we doing this evening? Glad y'all can sit in. And we're just going to rehash and do a little bit of discussing tonight. We like to bring you the breaking news, and especially something that's going on, family. We like to reach y'all and tell y'all in advance. And I'm always looking for things to make sure that we are staying healthy and protecting our loved ones. So many things and so many different people in the world. Heck, we want to make sure if we hear something, we tell you firsthand to protect our family and keep us going. On that note, y'all, I ran across some information today about that I think is very important for us to start following through on. You know that we believe in God, we're God-fearing people, and it's something to help us to embrace and build us up, because we're living in some very trying times. And anytime we can give grace and glory to God and to Jehovah God, it's an amazing thing, because we can thank Him for being alive and guiding us and protecting us. One of the scripture quotes is coming from Romans chapter 12 and verse 12. And I thought that all parts of the Bible are amazing. There's no one or two that is different. But to build my family and give us that little bit of over the hill, it says, Romans chapter 12 and verse 12 says, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be consistent in prayer. And that's in Romans 12:12. And that is a very fitting text for us to read, and encouraging our will to be strong and touch bases with our heart, our soul, our might, and our strength. I wanted to pass on to your family that I appreciate y'all very much, and I appreciate you working on the channel and subscribing to the channel. Please tell others about it, and always give praise to the Most High. We should look and seek forward to always helping our brothers and sisters, especially those who are trying and putting forth the effort of engaging in life. You and others who are really trying to gain your favor, to gain God's approval, and just be well sought in many ways that we are striving and reaching to follow and get the nourishment that we need for our bodies and be consistent. People today in the news, like I said, there are things that are happening on an alarming base, family, that we have to gauge ourselves at all times and be cautious. And here at community, we strive to be different. We try to have that objective to help our family, and you probably won't find it on any other channel, because here we care about you. You know that you can always buy a cup of coffee, like I told you, if you decide to do so. You can reach us on PayPal. Be leaving the address eventually for us to lock in with that. And like I told you, we're going to be making a couple of changes as we grow. Information grows, and the need to change and be diverse and move on, bringing to you the latest and the best of everything that me and my co-hosts can deliver to you. We want to do that. We do a lot of research. It's a lot of work to this. And you know what, I care about you, because we're putting forth that effort. It takes a lot of work to upload all these videos, and a lot of work to fact check things and double fact check them to get the right information out there to you. Henceforth, on that, we strive to bring you the latest news, and especially with all the harm that's going on in the world, all the hatred, all the strife. We want to be on point, that we aren't getting or putting things into our bodies that we haven't looked at to safeguard ourselves. We ask God to look over us and protect us, but there's always something going on. My family, I got about 6 different things, but I'm fact checking them to make sure when I pass this information on to you that we're on point. And I don't need to lose no weight, because I got it all like that. It's beautiful. But you might. I'm not saying y'all may need to. But one day when you get this perfectly curved body, you have to work on those things. I'm laughing at myself, y'all. And don't y'all laugh, because it's not funny. But anyway, something that sort of alarmed me today, and it was from Coca-Cola. And they have actually found out that certain drinks are harming us, and they are contaminated with metal in them. So it was brought to our attention that Coke has changed the format on the sugar-free Coke, Sprite, and Coke itself. These drinks have been pulled from the counter. Like I said, they were exposed to have metal in them. So you guys make sure that you're on point with this, and you're double checking these drinks. And until I hear of something further, or you guys do, by all means, call in and let us know that it is safe to do so from there on. And that is Coke products. And we need to be on point with it, because if we find metal in them, people, that is definitely not a good thing. This is going to harm your kids, you too, but the little systems. That is not something to rejoice over. And I know at some points I used to drink 3 or 4 of them, Nothing like a good, strong Pepsi or a Sprite. Especially when I mix it with just a touch of gin, a touch of Jack Daniels. But anyway, it's good, and I find myself sipping a little bit more than normal. So make sure we're on top of this, people. That is the Coke products. Doesn't hurt us to lay off it for a little while, and make sure that we're well protected from any harm that may come our way. And moving on in the news today, I'm going to try and get through this, people. There's a lot of things happening. And as you probably heard, the Democrats gave in on the opening of the government. And guess what, people? They got all these new things they wanted in the bill. The Obamacare and changing everything. And at $1.5 trillion, it seemed to sail through quite easy. Guess what they got, people? The same bill they've been signing the last 14 times. When Biden was in there, right through. So Chuck Schumer and the Democrats decided that they would make this quote unquote big change to disrupt the government and change everything and get everything going their way. Boy, I'll show them. This is to fight Trump. I'll show him. I'll show him. And the bill that pretty boy, the sugar tank Obama put in was a bill that didn't do one dang thing for you. It took your money. It is the worst piece of legislation that has ever been put forth across the floor of the House. And it's a take, and bend over and take some more. And he knows a lot about that, him and Big Mike. But it's terrible. And I'm glad that Trump stood his ground, and we didn't have to deal with that. And so nothing, they got nothing out of it. And you actually held the people. I'm not hot with this SNAP program, especially when I hear people on the TV taunting and giggling. Oh yeah, I only pay $50 rent, and guess what? I get $1,300 worth of food a month, and giggling they behind off. And you mad about that? And I seen this young sister on TV. And ain't no sister to me, cause I work for mine, and just elated that she's getting away with that. But she is the main one on there crying like a baby because that was cut off. You know, oh my goodness, just going crazy. How am I going to feed them? How am I going to take it? It is your job to take care of them. That's pitiful. So I'm so glad I have been beholding to someone to take care of me like that. And let me tell you something about the Democrats, and when you're in that type of a society, if they paying for your rent, if they paying for your food, if they paying for your utilities, if they paying for your subsidizing you to go back and forth to work, and everything is given to you, oh yeah, it's cool. But even if you get that back, people, see, y'all not waking up. And y'all take the narrative and run with it. I've never seen a lazier country that will not open up the book and read and understand what's going on. All of his Trump fault. Oh, if it's Gail's fault, it's Gail's fault. Well, give me some facts. How do you know this? Because she said it. Don't you know that he said, she said, don't work? And if you ever tried the talking game, name calling game, I can tell you that Mary is fine. And after you say that, you take a sip of wine and you pass that same conversation on to Gail. He said Mary is fine. She take a sip of wine. And then she says it to Tom. He said that Gail smells. Oh, okay, gotcha. She does sort of smell. So he gonna tell Mary now. Mary, he said that Gail got bad toenails. See what I'm saying? And it goes on and on and on and on. And then when you get to you, he said that Gail, and it's even longer, you know, ABC, NNCNB and all that, CNN, y'all should be real good at this, you know, lying and cutting and putting in extra words. So by the time he gets to me, you know, he said that Gail is cross-eyed and she used to make love to her brother and that she loves chasing dogs and she eats cats. What? See how that goes on? But if somebody would open up a book and say, what'd you say about Gail? And you reading the history of it, Gail's a good policeman. She worked hard. Her dad was a cop. You know, they had their family. They had 1,000 acres. They worked it hard, took care of it. Very clean, decent people to be around. The narrative is stopped. But we don't do that. And all this AI stuff, Gork, all the new...
In this video, I set out to build the cheapest building I can for my CNC machine shop. Will I succeed, or will the building be a catastrophic failure?
Taking the time out to actually teach you and pacify you and show you the right way. So anything said, you go with it. And that's sad. Not Chuck Schumer. And I'm not that much against people, but my goodness, every word come out of their mouth is a lie. And, you know, we went to, I told you about the section where the government is able to lie to you, tell you anything they want, and will not be prosecuted for it. And ain't a dang thing you can do about it. Nothing. And this law needs to be changed. And they able to come in to court and do and say anything that they want. And you, my friend, you've got to agree with it. And remember that. Y'all look these article. It's Article 1, S6-C1-31, overview of speech or debate clause. But on the other hand, if you come in there and lie, that's perjury. So these laws allow them to say and do anything to us. And I look at Chuck Schumer, man, I can tell a lie, I ain't perfect. But somewhere along that line, doesn't that bother you? That you holding people hostage, they can't get their food, and y'all say it's Trump's fault, and poor things. I feel sorry for y'all. Somebody tell you this garbage and you just running with it. Trump hate syndrome. Running with it. So that means you get in a war or something, you go in war and probably end up shooting your own child or something because you didn't check it out for yourself and find out what was going on. This is where we centered at. This is what we have in front of us. And it's terrible how we don't check things. How we as Americans can't figure nothing out. Remember I told you that people be able to come over to this country, and if you don't think they're not doing it, that's what Big Papa telling you. They own it. They come over here and tell us anything. Look at Mo Domini. I call him Mo Domini. You know, he rolled the dice on y'all. Like idiots, y'all went for that. Free rides and free this and holding the house with you. You're in the most expensive city in the world. See, you got Newsom over there trying to do his little Hitler regime stuff, and people can't even live over there, it's so high. And y'all, for one fact, can't sit down and understand. You go in there and vote. You know, you vote blue, no matter what. Democrat all the way. And then you wonder why things not going right. And then you make such a fool of yourself, you got to stand up for it. You don't want people to think you're that dumb. Oh no, he was right, he was right, he was right. No, he wasn't. You know, where you stand at with this. And we have thrown everything that we can stand up on, every bit of strength that we can muster up. And then we doubling down on it because we have made such a fool of ourselves. Already, didn't even take him one day. I need y'all money. And guess what? Did he get it from the rich man? No. Did he get it from the poor man? No. It's you middle class people that keep America running. He come right to y'all. He need money. Wait a minute. I thought things were supposed to be free. I thought he's supposed to give y'all stuff. And now you want to bring that stupidness to other cities. Like people tell you, don't come over here with that junk. Because you don't come over here and cause a city that's blue, that has common sense. You know what I'm saying? You blue, you're going wrong with everything. No common sense. We red, and we fighting for what's right. And you can come up with all this demonized, irrelevant thoughts that don't make no sense. Somebody can tell you anything and mess up a good city. I don't care what DeSantis say. Don't need your money that bad. I don't care what Tennessee say. Don't need your money that bad. All these idiotic, illogical thoughts y'all have, keep them to yourself, brothers and sisters. We don't fall on that. Somewhere in the world you got to find peace and tranquility. Somewhere in the world you got to be able to take that hat off and rest. You don't want to worry about this idiot got security guards running around. He done defunded all the police. He's letting criminals out. He's all for that. He's legalizing prostitution. He's all for that. And our kids are picking up all this crap. What your daughter gonna say living up there? Instead of wanting to be a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, oh mama, I want to be a prostitute. Cheryl make over $10,000 a week. Wow, what a whoa. Don't need no college for that. All you got to do is do your booty exercise and your squats and lay on your back. You know what I'm saying? This is what we got. This is what we come to. This is what y'all voted for. I don't just see none of you. And all this free stuff, you that late, that's what's wrong with the country now. Y'all so backwards. $37 trillion in debt, and you still want everything free. When Congress was told, Giddy said, why don't we not take our checks? And that can sort of go towards the food programs and stuff. Oh no, I gotta get mine. See, mine. It wasn't ours. Nothing we were. You see the Democrats. Excuse my language. Don't give a damn about you. Oh my God, these frogs are rough in here. Everybody talking in this house. Got us jumping to conclusions. They don't care nothing about you. And I say nothing. They're not concerned about you one bit. Y'all running around vote for ALOC and stuff. That fool going on putting her makeup on and stuff. Her tight jeans. Got something to eat. He all over there in Mexico. Get massage from the guys and stuff. Rub me down. I done won this a victory lap. Y'all sitting here and got nothing. And all he do is come back to an open plate of fakeness. It's all fake. It's all lies. Oh, we made a mistake. Even got the Democrats talking. That's not what we thought it's going to be. That speech he came out with is pure hatred. Pure hatred. You know, yeah. Not for you, New York. It's not for you, New York. No, it never was. He for Muslims, you dodos. I don't care what you say. I told you, other countries don't infiltrate other people from other countries in their country. Got a hard enough time with your fellow man. But what we doing, man? Oh, we free, we open, oh, we this, we that. You got all this junk in now. Oh, beady-eyed, snot-nosed Biden. You got people just running across the border. Nobody vetted. Nobody saying nothing. Yeah, they run into the land of milk and honey that you idiots provide. Hey, I don't go for that stuff. But the majority, he ain't obeying none of the laws of the Supreme Court or nothing. This is what y'all went for. Now you up there crying. You ain't get no food, they shut the government down. They don't care nothing about you. But even the second in command of the Democrats, oh, this is one of the few chances. Yeah, we feel sorry for you. But this is one of the few chances we have to leverage. Chuck Schumer, this is our leverage against you. You starving. People that put up their pennies were able to survive 1 or 2 months. You can fight through it. You up here farting on yourself, your stomach growling because you eat all that junk, your kids' stomach growling, and you're mad. You're walking in Walmart, Target, walking out with buckets of food, talking about it's free. It's supposed to be free. Ain't nothing y'all can do to me. Putting all these records on yourself. Messed up. Now you got a criminal record. Because you don't get nothing free. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know it by now. If you don't know, now you know. Ain't nothing free, brother. Nothing. You either work for it, steal it, rob it, take it. And I got some for all those categories. And click. It works very well. But I know I work for mine. There's a lot of other people who work for theirs. Can't kick the chihuahua too long. Hey, let me tell you something, y'all. This is serious stuff. It's serious. It ain't nothing to be played with. On that note, I'm going to tell you, we love you. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, we're going to bring it to you right. It's supposed to be the breaking news part, but people, this socialism stuff is pinpoint. It's going to drive us to chaos, which we got already, to a war. They talking about war and all this stuff. It's only so long you can take it. How much do you have to get taken away from you before you wake up? Your checks diminish. And you got people walking around here with their chests out. Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger, off your beard. And I don't mind a man coming from poor and moving up that ladder. But what I do mind, a fool come black, white, green, orange, purple, and they come over here and they rise to the top overnight. Overnight now, it ain't no work there. And then you gonna turn around and look down on me. I've been black all my life. They looked down when I was doing good. But what that did was drive me to do better. Hey, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We love you. Y'all keep signing up, tell us about it. And we see y'all on the next one.